Say too often, I reminisce. Say too long, too long. Too often, I reminisce. Say too often, I reminisce. Say too often, I reminisce. Say too long, too long. Please, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, please, baby, don't worry, baby, don't worry, baby, don't.
Yo, chat. Can y'all hear me in the headphones, chat? Chat. Can y'all hear me in the headphones, chat? Huh? Let's go. Chat. Active on a Friday, chat. Active on a Friday. We are live in full effect. We are live in full effect, chat. Yes, chat. Another round of applause. Another round of applause for yourself, chat. The vibes are high, the energy are high, and thank you for being here. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Yes, chat. Chat. We are here, chat. Another day, another stream. Active on a Friday. I hope everyone's alive and well. You know what I mean? So listen though, chat. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Let me mute this mic. Let me fix my mic, bro. Chat, we are back. Chat, we are back. I hope everybody was having a phenomenal Friday. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I could have been outside. I'm going to tell you this. I could have been outside, chat. I could have been outside, you know what I'm saying? Give me a drink or two, you know what I'm saying? Hey, getting a few numbers. But listen, though, I'm in the crib and I'm streaming and I'm active on a Friday. You hear me? And I'm active on a Friday. So listen, if you decide to stop by, you know what I'm saying, and things like that on my live, I appreciate you. You feel me? But listen, though, chat, we gonna go ahead and start this thing off smooth. Yes, we got some reacts, huh? Yes, indeed, we have some reacts. But I want to let y'all know something super real right here, chat, huh? I want to let y'all know something super real right here, chat, because I feel that too many people kind of get in their own way when it comes to anything in life, chat. I think too many people kind of get in their own way and they just don't understand how blessed they are and how much of a grateful opportunity they have in this lifetime. You feel me? But listen, though, I'm going to tell you this. There's 3 billion people on average who click that YouTube, you know what I'm saying, app and really watch videos. Let me say it again for the people in the back. There's 3 billion people who watch YouTube, chat. 3 billion people. Only 70 million of them create content. So I said 3 billion people watch YouTube and only 70 million of them create content, huh? Do you want to know what percentage that is? That is 4.4573. The last few numbers I made up, but you get the gist. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, there is no competition right now. Yo, listen, there is no competition. There is not even 1 billion creators yet. You feel what I'm saying? So roughly, because I did the calculation, you know what I'm saying? ChatGPT always been my friend. You feel me? But listen, though, I did the calculation, so I'm like, damn, like there is no competition. So create that YouTube channel. Create that YouTube channel and do what you need to do out here and grind. The only person that's really in your way is you. The only person that's really in your way is you. Create that YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be cringy at first. People not going to understand at first. But then once you get that first 1,000 subs, huh? That's a W. Because that's a W. You feel me? Once you get that first 1,000 subs and then you get to 100,000, then you get to that 1 mil, it's like people go start to be like, wow, people thought it was cringe at first. They ain't gonna ever go, you know what I'm saying, too much understand you when you know what I'm saying, get your firm footing at the beginning. But once you start providing proof of concept, huh? This shit overly loaded. I stamp it. That's a W. Come on, man. You gotta know that, chat. You gotta know that. But we gonna get into these mini motorways. You know what I'm saying? We gonna start off with the mini motorways. Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? I rock with the mini motorways, and I'm gonna play that up on the YouTube. But I'm gonna play that chill lo-fi in the background. I'm a lo-fi type of guy. I can't lie to you, chat. I can't lie to you. So let me see. Lo-fi in the background. We go rock that lo-fi in the background, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. So let's see what this sound like. Not feeling that one. Not feeling that one. I ain't gonna lie. This kind of cool right here. This kind of cool. This kind of smooth. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn this audio capture down just a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna really make it faint in the background as well. Checking, y'all still hear that? Let me make sure the audio level's right. Hold on, chat. Checking, y'all still hear that right there? Matter of fact, let me check right fast. Let me check the audio levels right fast. Faint in the background as well. Checking, y'all still hear that? Y'all can't hear this shit at all. Let me make sure the audio level's right. Hold on, chat. Checking, y'all still hear that right there? Let me check the audio level right fast. See, I just turned it up. Turn down just a little bit, like halfway right there. I think that's personally smooth. I personally think that's smooth. I ain't gonna lie. Just have it, you know what I'm saying, a little calm in the background. Armando, how you doing, bro? I don't play Roblox, Armando, but we are gonna get into these mini motorways though. So just bear with me. I don't know if you heard of the game Mini Motorways, but it's an absolute W. Thank you for the likes on the stream, by the way. I know this is a different vibe. So what I'm actually going to do is actually load up that Mini Motorways. Because y'all don't know nothing about that Mini Motorways, chat. I ain't going to lie to you. Y'all don't know nothing about the Mini Motorways, chat. Okay, so boom. And let me go to options right fast and turn that music down. Let me go to options. I know, Armando. I'm not too big on the Roblox. I actually never played Roblox ever, honestly. But we are on the mini motorway, so tune in. You know what I'm saying? I would say stay for this game right here. This is the absolute W game, Mini Motorways. Oh my God, game of the year. In the great words of Queso, game of the year. Play Among Us. Add me on Among Us, bro. Yo, Armando. Add me on Among Us. So let's go ahead and get into these Mini Motorways, man. Hey, it's been a minute. It's actually been a minute. It actually been a minute since I played Mini Motorways. I can't lie to you. It actually been a minute. So let me just see. Let's play a new city. Why not, huh? This shit overly loaded. Dubai. Do we play Dubai? Let's go ahead and play Dubai for the first time. This is my first time playing Dubai. All right, let's see. Okay. Cool. Do we got a bridge? We do have 2 bridges. That's quite neat. If I do say so myself. Do we spur the tree right there? I already don't like it. Yeah. So currently at the moment, chat, we on the I'm downloading Among Us. I said, Armando, you gotta add me, bro. You gotta add me on Among Us, bro. Come on, man. You playing. You didn't download it already. I thought you been said it, man. Come on, Armando. Come on, dude. You know? Oh, yeah. Let's go ahead and speed this up. Y'all know how I go. Chat, y'all know. Smooth in the background, a little smooth, you know what I'm saying, calm lo-fi in the background. Let's go ahead and speed this up and see what we're rocking with, chat. Yo, listen, it get hectic really fast on this game, chat. I'm not gonna lie to you. It get hectic fast, huh? It get hectic really fast, bro. Come on. All right, boom. And then boom. See, right here go get hectic, y'all. So, oh, it's not on. Yo, I'm really spurring the tree right now. You know what I'm saying? W man. Can I get a W man for spurring the tree? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Traffic light or roundabout. I'm gonna go traffic light every time. I'm gonna go traffic light every time. How about super sus? I don't know what that game is, Armando. See, you lose. Yo, Armando, you losing me, bro. You losing me, little bro. Come on, little bro. Tap in. You gotta use your brain cells, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Active on a Friday, man. TikTok, y'all. I already know y'all probably thinking like, what's going on? This is YouTube chat. YouTube chat be active every day. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all on TikTok playing. Come on. Yo, Armando, you a W, bro.
That's a W.
Hey, bro. This guy's kind of funny, chat. This guy's kind of funny, chat. I gotta give it to him. You know what I'm saying? No shame in your game. Do I go traffic light right there? I thought I had traffic light. I gotta go traffic light right there, by the way. I gotta go traffic light right there. Alright, so let me see. Add that. Smooth. Everything good. Okay, Among Us. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta add me, bro. Have you downloaded it yet, bro? You didn't even download it, bro. Traffic light. Nah, I'm gonna go road tiles. Yo, who built this city, by the way? Whoever built the roads for this city, oh my gosh, got it all put together all nice, man. Come on, man. Or should I move my camera over here? I'm gonna move my camera over here, I can't lie. Yep. You feel me? Move these jump backwards. Alright, smooth. Chat, so far so good. Holding the city down. You know what I mean? Creating the best traffic for everybody. Yeah, he said he downloaded. About time, bro. You finally downloaded, bro. Thank you, bro. Golly, bro. It took all day, bro. See, this road right here gonna cost me. Hold on. Let's go motorway or roundabout. Do we go motorway or roundabout? I say motorway. You feel me? And then in motorway, I'm gonna put that motorway. Hold on. Smooth. Go on, delete the bridge. As a matter of fact, I probably should add another bridge. I probably should go and add that other bridge, you know what I'm saying? Just for the fun of it. So everything can flow. Cause more cars come from over here, chat. Oh, as a matter of fact, I don't even need that one. I'm gonna add it over here. You know what I mean? Good. We good. Yo, chat, we good. Everybody chill. Chat, we good. Mini motorways, vibe. Hold on, though. I'm telling you. See, right now we at 100 something. Man, when it get to that 1,000, man, the city gonna be so jumping. Oh my gosh. The city gonna be so jumping, man. Gonna be folks everywhere. This dude by the way. You know what I'm saying? I wanna say my high score is probably like 1,200. So 1,200, like the overall goals is to get these pins right here. These pins are like, you know what I'm saying, destination trips. You know what I'm saying? So everybody got their little pin right here. So these correlate to the overall number over here. And hey, listen, am I a W or L construction architect? That's the word. Am I a WL architect, man? Let me know, chat. Let me know, chat. Hold on, let's see. All right, smooth. Should I really go this way with it? Yep. Okay. Hold on. Then we good. Ran out of roads. Oh my gosh. Ran out of roads. Okay, chill out. W Armando in the chat, holding the chat down, man. Shout out. Special shout out, man. I need them tiles, bro. I need the tiles. I done ran out of roads. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all, this a W game. This is a W game. Like when I first found out about this game, I was on this game for about like 3 days. Consistently. Becoming the best architect in the world. Ah, they ain't even know what hit him right there. All right, so smooth. All right, so boom, we got to keep adding these. Oh, hold on, chat. Is it getting serious or what? Hold on, let me pause this right fast. Hold on, chat. Cause no more lo-fi music. No. Watch this. And then I pull this up. Pause this. Chat. I believe it's go time, chat. I believe it's go time, chat. We gotta turn it up a notch. We gotta turn up a few notches. Because right now, the city is on the line. Unpause it. Let's get it going. All right, smooth. Everybody buckle your seatbelts, man. It's finna go down. It is finna go down, chat. I'm telling you. You feel me? Hold on, bro. I gotta be a rose. Hold on. Oh my God. We don't need it right now. Hold on. Are we good? Are we looking like 1,000,001? Let me know, chat. Oh my gosh. Hold on, man. You feel me? All right, so now we look back and everything good. You see how it's coming together? See, now we're at 300. Now we're at 300 up top. Do we go motorway? No, we need railroads. We need the roads. We need roads. So we at 300 up top right here, chat. Hold it down. Everybody chill. We at 300 right here, chat. But the whole concept, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. All right, so the blues stacking up. Cool. How many rows I got? All right. Bet. Hold on, chat. 400 trips completed in Dubai. Everybody wake it up. Oh, hold on. So we finna hit 500. But hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, do I got another bridge? Yeah, hold on. Another bridge. I gotta go another bridge. I gotta make another way. Yo, this road right here so busy. Hold on. Chat. I wasn't even paying attention, bro. I ain't even see the joint. Come on, bro. 500 though. 500. I'm telling you, I ain't even see that joint, fool. Alright, bro. Man, you see how these folks just play like that, chat? You see how these folks play like that, chat? Man, how I get to 500 that fast, that quick? Come on, bro. Man, bring the lo-fi chill music back. Cause this next game I'm gonna play, I'm gonna really put y'all on. I'm gonna put y'all on, chat. Smooth. Make sure everything good. Hold on. Gotta make sure the I bet that's smooth right there. That's smooth right there. That's smooth right there. I lied. Hold on. Turn down just a little bit. I bet that. Pull up the chest, chat. It's time to pull up the chest, chat. Time to pull up the chest. Oh, am I still signed in? Yo, am I still signed in, bro? Play. Yo, I'm gonna play the coach. I'm gonna play a coach, chat. I'm gonna play the coach. Alright, so boom. Let me pull it up. W chat, by the way. W chat, by the way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not new to chess, but I would say, nah, I'm gonna play a bot, bro. I'm gonna play the bot. I'm gonna play the bot. The clown, the daredevil, the horse tamer, the contortionist, and the ringmaster. The contortionist. I'm gonna face the contortionist. Like, you did me. You feel me? All right, so boom. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, chat. Let's go ahead and get into it, chat, huh? It's go time. Hey, y'all don't know nothing about that chess game. I'm gonna put y'all down. Hey, listen, I'm gonna put y'all on. All right, cool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bro, you good, bro. I'm not tripping on it, bro. Not tripping on it, bro. Let's see. Hold on. We just getting started. Everybody chill. You feel me? So boom, that came back. Let's see what that junk looking like. Alright. Let's see what that junk looking like. Everybody chill. Ding. I mean, I could, but then see if I was to, how do you do arrows? But if I was to attack this pawn right here, then the queen just go. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Nope. Nah. Oh my gosh, bro. Lucky, bro. Yo, if I get this knight right here, that pawn go take me out, chat. If I get this knife right, if I take this knight out, if I take this knight out right here, I'm telling you, chat. I'm telling you, chat. If I was to go right here to get this knight out, it's over. I like playing risky, just not that risky, not this fast, you know? The queen could attack me right here because it's starting to become like an antsy game. I may need to go ahead and move this queen. Yo. Let's move. The queen could get me right here. The queen could get me right here. If I move right here, the queen could get me. Okay, smooth. Let's see. That bishop could get me right here. I ain't gonna lie, that bishop could just. If I go right here, I really feel like I'm good. Hold on. Let's see. There's a. Like, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. Council the King, great minds think alike. I like the way you think. So this bishop could get my queen right here. It could definitely get my queen right here, but I'ma chill. So this junk can get my queen right here. Like, you know. So this pawn really keeping my queen safe right now. W queen. But I'm not gonna lie, if I do one of these joints, hold on, let's see. Like if I do one of these, you know, that opens up. Nah, see, that's gonna take that joint too. Boom, the queen can get me right there. That joint can get me right there. This position not bad right here. If I move the jump right there, but I could keep it exactly where it's at too. Oh snap! If I get this pawn right here, like if I get this pawn right here with my queen, L. That's an L as well. Let me see. I'm gonna just play it cool. I bet. So let me see. If that's on a green, then that's open. That's this right here is open. Probably not gonna go there. Probably try to. Nah, I'm not gonna go right there. They just really. Yo, his knight is not gonna move nowhere. That's a fact. Yo, this knight right here not gonna go nowhere. I stamp it. This knight right here not gonna go nowhere. Thank you for the like over there on the YouTube side of things. W. I seen that like right there. Come in. Cheers. You know. Cheers. And did Sunny Lee just join my live? I just seen on TikTok Sunny Lee just joined. W Sunny Lee. W Sunny Lee. You know what I'm saying? You're an Olympian. I am a Olympic chess player. How do I tell you? Huh? No? All right. Listen though, because I could easily just boom, 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 boom. Do I open up this rook? To the game? You feel what I'm saying? Do I open up this rook to the game? Or the queen to the game? The rook or the queen, chat? The rook or the queen. Shout out Shot. Thank you, Shot, for joining. Huh? Over there on TikTok. But listen though, should I take the rook? Or should I take, you know what I'm saying? Should I take the queen? Should I start getting the queen in, you know what I'm saying, involved in this game? Let me know, chat. Hold on, let me see. Yo, good thing this game not timed. I ain't gonna lie. Because if this game was timed, it'll be over with. Yo, chess one of them games, you gotta take your time. You gotta take your time. I stamp it. Alright, come on. What we looking like? Okay. See, everyone is establishing Establishing the playing field. That pawn can go. I'll go pawn for pawn. I'll go pawn for pawn any day. I'll go pawn for pawn any day. Oh shit, I'm in check. Yo, I'm in check. I didn't even know. Oh my gosh, I'm in check. I didn't even know, chat. I'm in check. I didn't even know. Okay. So I can't get the queen just yet. I'm gonna actually move this back. Ooh, do we go queen? Do I want my queen gone just yet, chat? Don't want my queen gone just yet. Let me see. This junk can't help me just yet. I can't lie to you. This junk can't help me just yet. I can't lie to you. How do I set up to, like, okay, if I lose my queen, how can I set up something that's going to automatically take away the bot queen, the contortionist queen? Huh? We can go queen for queen any day, but I just can't lose my queen for no reason. I ain't gonna lie to you, I never been that one. Workaholic 728, thank you for joining on the TikTok side of things. You got a W name, huh?
That's a W.
Workaholic 7028, that's a W fucking name. Anyway though, what's the, hey, I gotta make sure my net move be my bet move, you hear me? Oh my God. Gotta make sure my net move be your best move, man. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Whatever try to attempt to take my, I don't want you just to take my queen, cause I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna get on bad timing, gang. I'm gonna get on bad timing about that one. So listen, if this bishop right here, if this bishop attacks the queen, then I got my rook to take them out, get off the board. You feel what I'm saying? That's an irrefutable crime. You tripping? But I should try to gain. I should still try to gain, chat. I should still try to build something. But if I go right here, that pawn go take me out, and that's a dual threat right there. Oh my gosh, that's a dual threat with them. You feel me? So what am I playing for? Yo, chat. I got you. This giant. Dang. See, I thought, and I just get the queen. We go. Hey, listen. Yo, listen. We go queen for queen any day. I understand. We go queen for queen any day. That's a W setup right there. I ain't even peeped that. Man, this setup made in London. You hear me? I ain't even peeped that jump right there. All right, so we just went queen for queen. I'm gonna honestly bring this down. I'm gonna bring you back over there. I'm gonna bring you back. I'm gonna bring you back around. Hey, you just smooth right here. Hold on. Oh, I ain't even mean to do that, but hey, I did it. It's whatever though. Cool. I might have to start just moving these pawns around, bro. I gotta see what I got with these pawns. Oh my gosh. We going, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, then. Oh my gosh. Yo. I can't go back in that corner. You tripping. I can't go back in that corner. You tripping. I can't have the king go back in that corner. Yo, that that whole little setup right there was like bang, 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 bang. You know what I'm saying? I was just picking it, bro. It was late game staging. Sometimes I be forgetting, chat. There was late game. Sometimes I be forgetting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Sometimes I just be forgetting, chat. Oh man. Yo, listen, I'm not in check, but god damn it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even got nothing to like. Yo. Let's see. Cause I don't even know what it's just straight fucking pawns, bro. L game, bro. You gotta get better at it, bro. I'm telling you. Cause my favorite thing is like the puzzles, bro. Let's see. Solve puzzles. Ah, man, I don't know. Yo, I don't even got no puzzles, chat. L. But anyway, though, chat. We gonna go ahead and get into these reactions. Yo, this first reaction that we starting off with is the new 2026 Cadillac Escalade V. Executive seats, luxury, and so much more. Move my camera.
General Manager here at Brian Cullen Motors, and today we are...
This is Brian Cullen right here, you know what I'm saying? So listen, he got him a spiffy suit on. All right, so listen, Mr. Cullen, right? I'm coming to your dealership to talk business because it is on my bucket list, and this is something that will get done in my lifetime. I don't know about yours, but I will be driving around everywhere black Escalade. You feel me? Black Escalade everywhere I go. I don't give a... Yo, ooh, watch your mouth. You hear me? Everywhere I'm going, I'm pulling up black Escalade. I'm a black multi-millionaire. How do I tell you? This look like the guy right here that can also, he knows a few lawyers. He for sure knows a few lawyers, right? A few real estate agents and a few powerful people in a few different cities. So listen, Mr. Brian Cullen, I'm coming to you directly to buy my 2026 Cadillac Escalade V. How do I tell you? Let's go ahead and start.
Talking about the 2026 Escalade V.
That's smooth, chat. All blacked out already. You know what I'm saying? Like these little details right here is like, they like kind of set it off. I ain't gonna lie, like it's all the way chromed out. It's not everywhere on the car, but it's like certain spots. Make you feel high class. Look at that goddamn screen. Yo, look at the screen now up on the junk. Then they got the screen right here on the dash too. I'm telling you everything about this Escalade V I'm already liking.
Whether you're looking for a brand new Escalade V or maybe a new Corvette, make sure you click the link at the top of the description to start a conversation with one of our experts. Now, not only is this an Escalade V, and that's just its whole thing all by itself, but this is also an Escalade V with an Onyx package. They don't get big.
So the Onyx package, I'm guessing they got something to do with, you know, it being blacked out, everything.
Better than this thing. This is just, what a piece of machinery. What you're looking at here is the very pinnacle of what Cadillac does right now. Right. This is all $223,000 of glory.
Ooh. This is one hell of a tax write-off. Are you kidding me? 223,000 pounds of glory. Dollars of glory. My yo. $223,000 of glory. You damn right, Cullen.
Let's get right
you
under
damn
the hood.
right.
Let's talk about what makes this thing special.
So
what we have under the hood here is a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine making 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet of torque. This massive ground pounder goes 0 to 60 in about 4.4, which actually makes it just slightly faster than the Escalade IQ, even though it makes a little less power than that big electric power plant on the IQ. This is quicker because it's several thousand pounds lighter. What a machine.
Oh.
Now, you did see at the start of the video, you did see the light greeting that it gives you when you first come to the vehicle.
I'm telling you, Chad.
Before you get here, but that's,
oh my God, look at this.
Beautiful things, of course, when you get
this
the
opulence package, right here.
you get this.
You can't tell me that ain't no shit that you want to just pull up outside and your driver ready, your Cadillac ready. Let's go ahead, skirt off. Let's go ahead, stir it off. I got a few errands to run. You feel what I'm saying? I got to bump down on a few people. You feel me? And listen, at the end of the day, the job go get done when you riding this Escalade right here.
Wonderful monochromatic badge on the front here, of course, with the LED pipe.
That's what they call it, monochromatic. I bet, the more you know.
Around the side of it. What a great look. Of course, the completely blacked out grille. This thing just looks mean coming up behind you in the rear.
Man, this shit look badass. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm telling you before I lay 6 feet in the dirt, I'm telling you, I'm riding around goddamn Escalade everywhere. You hear me?
View mirror, doesn't it? We've got all the lighting here. Everything that you expect to get in Escalade or is available in Escalade is basically in this as standard equipment. So if you're looking at a Premium Luxe or a Sport or a Sport Platinum, a lot of those features, they already exist in here. We'll get inside in a minute. We'll talk about some more of them, but let's get down the side. So of course, when you get V, you get big 24-inch wheels, and of course, this is an Onyx package, so they got to be black. So here we have black 24-inch aluminum wheels and 285 40 ZR 24-inch tires on top of that.
Damn.
This is a massive amount of rubber. Now, of course, when you're making this horsepower, you have to be able to put it to the road, and it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. So the front's just as important as the back. What a great setup.
All-wheel drive. So that means it's good all season long. Every season, this is your go-to car.
This is beautiful. Right down to the black lug nuts, everything the way it should be, all here on the V.
Yeah.
Let's come to the back here.
So I'm gonna ask what y'all do matter, what y'all do kind of like the glossy black. This not really as glossy as it gets, I don't believe. This is more of I feel like this is more like showroom type timing, and they just kind of blacked out all the accessories on the joint. Like, you feel me? But I feel like this is more your traditional black. But like, would y'all go matte black?
A couple things that are really cool. We'll talk about the usual SUV stuff. Of course, it is a full-size SUV. It has a power rear lift gate. You can do it with the remote. Of course, you just touch the emblem and you have a close button. And just like most Escalades, we've got the power folding third row seats. See here, they're all the way up. And of course, you can fold them down individually or together, and you can even get the second row to fold as well. You can put it all down.
Yeah.
You have all the room you need if you're going to do this. Basically, this is still a performance vehicle. Let's talk about the performance a little bit. As we close up the rear hatch, you notice down here that we do have these beautiful exhaust ports. Boy, they look
dual exhaust.
an awful lot like Corvette exhaust, don't they? There's some similarities.
I wonder, do you do do you fuck with the exhaust on this joint? You feel what I'm saying? Tate, my cat just ate my fish just 5 seconds ago. Your cat just ate your fish 5 seconds ago? You sound like you got a massive fucking problem, Tate. Yo, Tate, listen. Your cat just ate your fish 5 seconds ago, and what are you gonna do about it? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? Yo, as a matter of fact, what was the name? Yo, Tate, what was the name of your cat, bro? What was the name of your cat and what was the name of your fish? Yo, Tate, comment in the chat. What was the name of the cat and what was the name of the fish? Please let me know, bro.
There, I gotta admit, we got these exhaust ports, and behind here we have a trailer hitch, and yes, this can tow 7,000 pounds. Just stop and think about this for a second. 0 to 64.4 makes 600.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Brian. Hey, listen, my Cadillac not gonna be towing much. My Cadillac is gonna be followed by another Cadillac. That's how you do it. You really pull up 2-3 Cadillacs. You know what I'm saying? So you and all your people good. And listen, if you pull up 2-3 deep in Cadillacs, guess what? You getting the best parking. You can really book all the parking spots. So I ain't gonna be towing too much, you know what I'm saying? It just gonna be another big ass Cadillac behind my Cadillac. That's how you do it, Brian.
82 horsepower. It can tow 7,000 pounds. So if you need to get to the cottage fast with your boat, this is the vehicle. And oh, by the way, let's listen to it start up. One of the coolest things about this, whether you're inside the vehicle or not, is
Okay, got a little bite.
You just gotta love it.
Yeah, it got a little bite on it.
If you want it louder, just put it in V mode. Let's hop in the middle row and see what it looks like inside.
So a lot of times with these cars, what does that V stand for? Does it stand for velocity? Does it stand for velocity or something, bro? What does that V stand for that makes this the top of the line?
Because it is still an Escalade after all. Now, you'll probably notice that door open on its own. Yes, it is an Escalade. And of course, it has the power doors with the soft close. So you don't have to slam them. You don't have to make anybody do anything for you. It'll close all by itself.
Right.
Get back here. Obviously, we've got the V trim. The seating looks a little bit different. We've chosen to do the traditional seating rather than the executive second row. A lot of reasons for this. We still feel that this is a family vehicle. It's a hyper.
So I think the executive second row is probably I don't know what that is. I ain't gonna lie. I still want to see that. What is the executive second row? Is it the one to where it's all connected? You know what I'm saying?
Performance family.
Does it go Maybach on them? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybach on them, meaning they got all the leg room in the world.
Vehicle, but it's still a family vehicle. You notice we have the screens back here. You can do streaming. You can play video games. Oh, and by the way,
streaming.
You get 2 Bluetooth AKG
I'm telling you, Chad. That's why, yo, this is why it's meant for me to have a goddamn Escalade V. He talking about, oh, you can do streaming, you can do this, that, and the third on the TVs in the background. Whole time I can have my chat on the TV in the background while I'm live streaming, Chad. Come on, man. It's meant for me to be riding around in one of these.
phones to go
I'm
with
streaming right now.
So you don't have to listen to what, well, whomever's in the back seat is listening to. Lots of room. Of course, you can move the seats back and forth. What a comfortable vehicle. So if you want to get in the third row, you can just scramble down the middle, or we can actually use the proper setup. So let's do that. Now I'm 6 foot. Getting in is actually pretty easy. And I've got a ton of space back here. So I do have cup holders. Of course, I've got ventilation right here. Lots of room. And if I really needed some more, I could get the person sitting in front of me here to give me a little more leg room. But as you can see, I've got lots of room in front of my knees. I don't mind being back here. What a great experience. So of course, being Escalade, you've got the power soft close doors, and one of my very, very favorite features, push to close. All I did there was push the brake pedal, closes the door, and from up front here in the command center, you have control of all the doors. You can open and close them just with the swipe of a finger. So I can open my door again.
Oh,
once again,
shit.
I can close it with this. I can use the brake pedal.
I didn't know that was possible.
By the way, I can open
Man, they took a page out of Rolls Royce's book, didn't it?
the rear doors. The whole idea is obviously if you're rolling up to pick up somebody, maybe picking up the kids from school, you can open the doors before they even get in. You don't have to get their little fingerprints all over this beautiful black exterior. Get them in, close the doors, away you go. So everything you're seeing here, and this is the part that I think needs to be understood, this is all standard Escalade V. With the exception of the Onyx package, the floor liners, everything else you're seeing is standard. This massive 55-inch display that runs from pillar to pillar on the inside here, that's all standard equipment. The power closing
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I like the interior on this joint though.
doors, night vision, all of these features, even the refrigerator that's built into the console,
What?
are all standard equipment on Escalade V. There's
Oh,
another option
shit.
here that of course this vehicle does not have. We did, like I said earlier, we did not opt to put the executive second row seating in. So a couple of differences. Obviously, this is a little more family friendly. If you're gonna use the third row on a fairly regular basis, you want this setup. Aside from that, this comes with the AKG 38 speaker Atmos sound system.
Oh
It
shit, there we go, the sound
unbelievable.
speakers. You know what I'm
really
saying? What
have
it
to come
sound
to
like?
experience
Sound
it.
like
If you get the
surround
second
sound?
row,
Is it sound like
it's a full
surround
motion.
sound or
Those
what?
are really the
Let me
main
know.
differences. Otherwise, this is unbelievable. That's a hand-built 6.2 liter supercharged engine running through a 10-speed automatic transmission to make all that horsepower hit the pavement. This is really something to drive. Now, I hate to tell you this unit is sold, but there's more on the way. 2026 Escalade V.
Yo, that's classic. What he just said right there is classic. I ain't gonna lie, car salesman talk, bro. That's classic car salesman talk. He gonna show us the car with the perfect spec. It's blacked out. It got 3-row seats. It got a hell of an engine. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The interior is nice and clean. It's beautiful. It's elegant. It's marvelous. You feel me? And he gonna say, this one sold, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But this, yo, listen, if you want more, just get in contact with me. Yo, typical car salesman. Typical car salesman. You're not fooling me, Brian. I ain't gonna lie. You just want my $225,000. That what you want, bro. That what you want, and I get it, bro. W video, by the way. Oh my gosh. W video, man.
with the Onyx.
W video, chat. W video. I'll throw a little like on there for Brian Cullen Motors. You feel what I'm saying? But we got other videos to also get into, chat. My guy, Mr. Guy 879. He said, "Can I borrow?" I ain't even gonna finish the rest, bro. I ain't even go. Yo, listen. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Talking about can I borrow? No, you cannot. Come on, chat. Hey, listen, we got some more reacts to get into. So this other reaction right here. Memphis was never supposed to have an NBA team. Now, if y'all don't know, I'm going to fill y'all in all about the LeBron James stuff. You know what I'm saying? What he said about Memphis, just that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, we going to get into it, chat.
In Memphis on a Thursday.
And just do Memphis. Just do everybody a favor and move that team to Nashville. There's no...
The hate flying into Memphis, but
41 years old. It's two cities I do not like playing in right now. Milwaukee and Athens.
LeBron James is 41 and apparently the unofficial commissioner of
Yo, this is becoming a real thing, bro.
vibes. And Draymond Green backed him up, said the Grizzlies should just pack up and move to Nashville, said Memphis doesn't even have good hotels. And with the NBA officially voting to explore expansion into Seattle and Las Vegas, suddenly everybody's asking the same question. Does Memphis even deserve an NBA team? But before we debate...
I don't know why this is such a tried and true topic, and it's becoming more and more of a topic. I get it. We're a small market. I'm in Memphis, Tennessee, by the way. I'm born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee, by the way. Come on, man. Listen, do you see that superstar that is on my screen right here who has a signature shoe with Nike? Who has millions of jerseys sold around the world? Yo, listen, I ain't even gonna sound crazy when I say this, right? So, Ja Morant has more star power in Memphis than having 3 to 4 all-stars, like caliber players on our team. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say it again for the people in the back. Ja Morant has more star power than all the people on the grit and grind era. I'm telling you, yo, listen, there was some phenomenal basketball being played. I remember those Western Conference Finals when they faced the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Man, Marc Gasol, Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, Mike Conley. But listen, when you talk about number 12, you talk about Ja Morant. Hey, listen, the main ad, he's selling out jerseys. He putting asses in seats, and he's selling out shoes. They didn't trade Ja. People speculate all the time about him. People come up to me all the time about Ja Morant. He on the tip of everybody's tongue. But when this video right here is saying Memphis really should have never got a team anyway. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Whether the Grizzlies should leave Memphis, let's talk about how Memphis got them in the first place. Because this isn't a story about basketball. This is a story about greed, broken promises, rigged rules, and one city that fought for something another city lost. The spring of 1994 was electric in Vancouver. The Canucks were on a magical Stanley Cup run, and a brand new arena was going up downtown. And the man behind it all, Canucks owner Arthur Griffiths, had a vision that went beyond hockey. Griffiths wanted to bring the NBA to Vancouver, and the NBA was listening. The league had tested Canadian waters with preseason games at Toronto's Sky Dome between 1989 and 1992. Every game drew 25,000 fans. Commissioner David Stern saw dollar signs, 2 new franchises, 2 new markets, Toronto and Vancouver, the Canadian expansion. Vancouver got preliminary approval in February 1994, full approval in April. Griffiths wrote a $125 million check for the expansion fee. He was building a GM place out of his own pocket. He was all in.
Right.
But there was a catch. The NBA required Vancouver to sell 12,500 season tickets with 50% payment upfront. Before January 1st, 1995, by December 21st, they'd only sold 10,000. The franchise was 10 days away from never existing, and then a pharmacy chain saved professional basketball in Canada. Shoppers Drug Mart bought the remaining 2,500 tickets. They did the exact same thing in Toronto for the Raptors. 2 NBA franchises, both saved by a drugstore. You can make this stuff up. But behind the scenes, Griffiths was already drowning. The arena construction had gone over budget. The expansion fees had emptied his pockets. And just 6 months before the Grizzlies even played their first NBA game, Griffiths was forced to sell the majority of his company to Seattle billionaire John McCaw Jr.
That's crazy.
The dream was already slipping away, and the Grizzlies hadn't even tipped off yet. Now, here's where the NBA basically set Vancouver up to fail. The expansion rules for the Grizzlies and Raptors were the most restrictive in league history. Rule number 1. Neither team could pick in the top 5 or their first draft.
See, I wouldn't say that it was... Hold on, let me go back because there was a W.
NBA basically set Vancouver up to fail.
Hold on.
The expansion rules for the Grizzlies and Raptors were the most restrictive in league history.
I wouldn't say that they was restrictive, right? You just had 2 teams who was East and West in Canada, and the East team won. I think the East team won because the Toronto Raptors are still around to this day. Some would say, like, I wouldn't say that they like thriving, but Toronto is definitely like a premier city, probably the premier city in Canada. It's probably the premier city. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, Vancouver, on the other hand, I think like maybe Montreal. Like Montreal, you got Quebec, you got Winnipeg, you got Toronto, and you got Vancouver. Those are the cities that I know. You know what I'm saying? In Canada. I've never been to Canada, but I will be there one day soon.
Rule number 1. Neither team could pick in the top 5 or their first draft. Rule number 2. Even if they won the lottery, they couldn't get the number 1 pick for their first 3 seasons. Rule number 3. They couldn't use their full salary cap for the first 2 years. Arthur Griffiths later said the other owners
Those are a lot of rules in place. I can't lie.
pushed for these restrictions because they were afraid that the expansion teams might get lucky in the lottery and become competitive too fast. Forced to pick 6th, Vancouver drafted Brian Reeves, Big Country, a 7-foot center out of Oklahoma State.
Country.
He led the Cowboys to the Final Four, seemed like a solid pick, and then the Grizzlies gave him a 6-year, $65 million extension. Reeves never became an all-star, his scoring dropped every year after that contract, he was out of the league by 2001, that one deal destroyed their salary cap flexibility for half a decade, and the draft misses kept piling up. In '96, they took Sharif Abdul-Rahim 3rd overall, a genuinely good player, 21 points a game for 5 years, but Kobe Bryant was still on the board.
Bing!
Steve Nash, the kid from Victoria, British Columbia, the local hero, went 15 to Phoenix. Vancouver fans were crushed. In '97, with the 4th pick, GM Stu Jackson took Antonio Daniels, averaged 7.8 points, gone after one season. Tracy McGrady went 9th. In '98, they finally got it right with Mike Bibby, solid, no complaints. But one good pick in 4 years doesn't save a franchise. And then came the Steve Francis disaster, 1999. The Grizzlies had their 2nd pick. Francis was the consensus choice. There was just one problem. He didn't want to play in Vancouver. He said it publicly before the draft. He said it after the draft. He never budged. The Grizzlies traded him to Houston, and the message was sent to every player in the league. Vancouver is a place you avoid. High taxes, weak Canadian dollar, no endorsement deals, extra travel. That Steve Francis moment cemented it.
That's
6
crazy.
seasons, 6 last place finishes, a combined record of 101 wins and 259 losses.
Yeah.
The best season, 33 wins. The franchise never sniffed the playoffs, not once. Off the court, the ownership carousel was spinning. Macau had bought Griffiths out completely by November 1996. He said he was committed to keeping the team in Vancouver, but by 1999, Macau was looking for an exit. First, he negotiated with Dennis Washington, a Vancouver-based businessman who wanted to buy 50% and keep the team local. But Macau used Washington's bid to leverage a higher price from Bill Lowry, who offered $148 million for Grizzlies, plus a $52 million bonus if the team relocated to his hometown of St. Louis. $52 million, a relocation bounty built into the sales contract. Think about what that means. The team was worth more dead in Vancouver than alive. The NBA actually blocked the Lowry deal, but the damage was done. The next buyer was Michael Hazley. Michael Hazley, a Chicago
Yo, so we really going through the entire Vancouver history, bro. This shit is trash, bro. They trash,
businessman,
bro.
dollars a year. He said on a road
They
trip.
trash, bro. Let's get to where they come to my city, Memphis 10. You hear me?
KFC,
Oh, this
Pizza
shit
Hut,
the past.
founder
This shit
of
the
Outlaws,
past
already
for
had
a
the
reason.
Pyramid
Oh,
Arena as
hold
a
on now.
businessman in Memphis. Right. But Memphis had something Louisville didn't. Pitt Hyde. J.R. Pitt Hyde III, founder of AutoZone, one of the most powerful businessmen
shit.
in Memphis. Hyde promised a boy.
AutoZone came from Memphis. I did not know. Get in the zone. AutoZone. I did not know that.
With 50% of the team.
Yo, that's crazy.
FedEx backed the construction of a brand new
What the nigga name was? Pitt Hyde. I know something about it with the last name Hyde. Okay then. All right.
J.R. Pitt Hyde III, founder of AutoZone, one of the most powerful businessmen in Memphis. Hyde promised the boy 50% of the team. FedEx backed the construction of a brand new 200
FedEx still running strong in my city
You're not
today.
getting it. It's not.
FedEx still running strong in my city today. Just got a good partnership going on with the with Memphis State.
$50 million arena. Memphis already had the Pyramid
Yo, that's a beautiful picture of the pyramid. I ain't gonna lie. Beautiful picture of the pyramid.
Arena as a temporary home. The city rolled out the red carpet. Meanwhile, in Vancouver, the Save the Grizzlies campaign was fighting for survival. Peter Ufford led a group trying to find local investors. They had a plan to create public ownership entity, but Heisley's timeline was too fast. The March 26th deadline hit, and Heisley chose Memphis. July 3, 2001, the NBA Board of Governors unanimously approved the relocation, the first franchise move since the Kings left Kansas City for Sacramento in 1980.
Yo, the Kansas City Kings. That's crazy because they got the Kansas City Chiefs now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Just like that, Vancouver's NBA experiment was over. 6 seasons, 0 playoff appearances, 101 wins. Before the move was even official, the Grizzlies traded away their 2 best players. Sharif Abdul-Rahim went to Atlanta, Mike Bibby went to Sacramento. In return, Memphis got a draft pick that became Pau Gasol, the single best transaction in franchise history. The Grizzlies played in the Pyramid from 2001 to 2004. They were still bad, but when FedEx Forum opened and Jerry West arrived as general manager, everything changed.
Jerry West.
West won Executive of the Year in 2004. He rebuilt the roster. He built a foundation for what Memphis basketball would become. The grit and grind era. Zach Randolph, Tony Allen, Marc Gasol, Mike Conley, 2011 first round.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Chad. You had to be there for the time, Chad. Yo, this time in the city was absolutely insane.
Absolutely. Number 1 seed San Antonio Spurs As the 8th seed, the 2013 Western Conference Finals, Memphis became one of the most physical, most beloved, most identity-driven teams in the NBA. The city didn't
the
just
grit and grind,
adopt Grizzlies, they made them their own. Now here we are, 25 years later, the NBA just voted to explore expansion into Seattle and Las Vegas. 2 new Western Conference teams means one current team has to move east. Memphis, New Orleans, and Minnesota are the candidates for realignment. Memphis has the worst attendance in the NBA. Their arena lease expires in 2029. LeBron wants them in Nashville. Draymond wants them in Nashville. The expansion fees are expected to hit $7 to $10 billion per franchise, and some executives are quietly wondering, would it be cheaper to just relocate a team instead of expanding? Commissioner Silver says relocation is not on the table, but in 2001, Michael Hazley said he was committed to Vancouver. People say a lot of things. Here's the thing that nobody wants to say out loud. Memphis was the city that took another city's team. Vancouver fans woke up one morning and their franchise was gone. Now Memphis fans are hearing the same whispers from the same kind of people for the same kind of reasons. LeBron doesn't want to fly to Memphis on a Thursday night. In 2000, Steve Francis didn't want to fly Vancouver on any night. The excuses change, the pattern doesn't. Memphis has spent 25 years earning the right to call the Grizzlies their own. They built the arena, they showed up for the bad years, they created the grit and grind identity from nothing. And now a 41-year-old billionaire who played his first decade in Cleveland is telling them their city isn't good enough.
That's facts! That's fucking facts! What the fuck? Come on, LeBron! You hear me? It's just a bunch of weird shit. Yo, I think we may be in a different timeline, chat. Cause,
Grizzlies aren't going anywhere, but the fact that we are even having this conversation, that should tell you everything about how the NBA really works. Cities don't own teams, money does. And
damn, that's a good point. Yes, money does control all this shit. So it's like money control,
when the money decides to move, history has shown us exactly what happens.
Facts. Oh my god.
Into the sales count.
W video chat. W video chat. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I gotta give it to you, bro. That jump right there. I had to drop a like on it. I had to drop a like on that one, chat. I had to drop a like. So boom. So this next video that we got going on, this next reacts. Let me go ahead and pull it up so y'all can see. This next reacts right here. This says how Coachella is built in 100 days, chat.
From this to this. Every 8 California desert, a quiet polo club is transformed into one of the most famous festivals on Earth. For 2 consecutive weekends, this place becomes a temporary city.
Are you going to Coachella?
A city with
massive
stages, giant tents, art installations the size of buildings.
Are you going to Coachella?
Food courts,
lockers,
medical stations, and enough infrastructure.
Oh, probably because they're in the middle of nowhere.
To keep 125,000 people a day fed, hydrated, and moving. Behind the effortless look that you see on social media is an enormous construction project involving months of work and thousands of people. But what most people don't realise is that Coachella lost so much money in its first year that it didn't return the following year. Coachella was nearly a failure. Instead, it's one of the most successful festivals on the planet.
Are you going to
Coachella? So how did they turn it around? And how did they transform the California desert into this? This story doesn't start in April, but in November 1993. Pearl Jam were in a very public war with Ticketmaster. The band refused to play at any venue.
Yo, that's the same thing going on today. You know what I'm saying? People do not like Ticketmaster. People do not like Live Nation.
The company controlled, which in the early 90s meant almost every major venue in America. So they ended up in the middle of a California desert. Specifically at the Empire Polo Club in Indio, a polo ground about 125 miles east of Los Angeles. Around 25,000 people turned up to watch them play.
The American
it was a strange,
Music
sweaty
Club.
night in the desert,
11
but a
weapon of choice.
Planted. A few years later, a concert promoter named Paul Tollett came back to that same polo ground with a much bigger idea. In 1997, he flew to Glastonbury and was handing out pamphlets pitching the idea of a festival in the California desert. The only issue is, Glastonbury in 1997 looked like this. As you can imagine,
There's a lot of
standing in the
mud.
Glastonbury mud, the idea of a music festival in the desert sounded ridiculous. However, as you know, because, well, you're watching this video, he flew back to America and he did it anyway.
The first ever Coachella.
The first ever Coachella was held on October the 9th and 10th, 1999. Tickets cost $50. The headliners were Beck, Tool, and Rage Against the Machine. The festival
That ain't bad.
hoped to attract 70,000 people across the 2 days, but only 37,000 people showed up. And at the end of it all, Golden Voice, the promoter, lost nearly 850.
So if they was 55, so if they was Hayes Amanda, my so I created that to my phone. Yo, what's going on, bro? yo, W Granddad, by the way. W Granddad, bro.
So bad that Rage Against the Machine gave half of their fee back. Coachella didn't return in 2000. The beginning was almost the end.
The rebirth for Coachella.
In 2001, Coachella came back as a single-day event, smaller, cheaper, and more cautious. It
this
still lost
2001.
money, but less of it. Then, in 2002, it went back to 2 days. In 2003, on-site camping was introduced for the first time.
Empire Polo Field in California, California. So it's been there since then. Oh shit, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Beastie Boys. It's been going on there for a minute.
A decision that would change the festival forever, because it turned Coachella from a concert into somewhere where people could actually live for a few days. Then, in 2004, something clicked. Radiohead headlined, and the festival sold out with 110,000 people visiting across the 2 days.
Oh my gosh, that's a fire little setup right there, huh? Yo, imagine that. Imagine that you in this plastic ball, right? And it's 100,000 people lifting you up and moving you across the crowd. You talk about a vibe. Yo, that's some shit that's in a dream.
Paul Tollett later said that booking Radiohead was the turning point. And from there, Coachella just kept growing.
Yeah.
In 2007, it expanded to 3 days. In 2012, they added a second weekend with the same lineup, played twice. 2013, it became the highest grossing music festival in the world. In 2017, it became the first recurring festival in history to gross over $100 million in a single year, and it sold out in just 3 hours. From 37,000 people in 1999 losing $850,000 to 750,000 people across 2 weekends and over $100 million in gross. All of that in under 25 years. It's easily one of the most remarkable comebacks in entertainment history. And to make it work every single year, they have to build a city in the desert from scratch.
It's crazy.
So how do they do it?
How Coachella
The
is
build of
built.
Coachella doesn't start in April, obviously, but for major structural work, it starts in December. And that makes sense when you realise the scale of what they're actually building. The Empire Polo Club is a 1,000-acre property with 12 polo grounds,
1,000
equestrian
acres?
facilities, rose gardens, and a lake. For the festival, Coachella uses approximately 642 acres of that, once you factor in the performance areas, parking, camping, staff access, deliveries, service routes, infrastructure, waste, water, medical, security. And unlike a permanent venue, every single thing on that land has to be brought in, assembled, tested, used, and then taken apart and removed
So 100 days is around like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? 3 months is like 90 days. So it takes them 3 months to get everything situated.
again. Every 8
And that's just for everything to be built. So it takes another, you know what I'm saying, like another few months to get everything down there.
April, it's fully transformed, and every May, it gets handed back. And the best example of that transformation is the Sahara tent. The
Talk to me.
Sahara is the giant hangar-like structure that hosts the biggest electronic acts. Daft Punk, Skrillex, and the Chemical Brothers have all played there. When Golden Voice decided to move and completely rebuild it for the 2024 festival, the groundwork began in December 2023. Crews were working at 3 AM in the morning just to avoid clogging up the streets of Indio with traffic. To create the underground footings alone, they poured 1,500 tons of concrete using 156 trucks. Just the foundations, that is. The tent itself was rebuilt as a steel structure, replacing the old aluminium one. And I know there's probably a lot of Americans watching this right now saying it's aluminum, but I'm sorry, it just doesn't sound right. Anyway, that switch to steel dramatically increased how much weight the structure could carry, which meant a far more ambitious production could happen inside. And it's not just the stages that gets built. Coachella's art takes months to build. For the 2024 festival, one installation
That's
called
fire, though.
Monarchs, A House in 6 Parts, was built using 2 fabrication robots, CNC machined wood, and 3D printed concrete. The final structure rose as high as 72 feet.
That's fire.
The team started prototyping it in 2023. They printed the concrete on site in November, fabricated the wood components in December and January, then shipped the whole thing to California on 2 trucks before assembling it on the festival.
That's some shit right there. Like, if you high, bro, if you're high, this is probably like the most amazing thing. Oh my God, if you're on shrooms and you see this structure right here at Coachella, I'm telling you, you will think that this is a meeting from God, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Grounds in February and March.
Them just waving in the wind, bro. If you know, you know.
So even the art at Coachella is not decoration you drop in at the last minute. It's part of the build. Since 2016, most of the festival's art production has been managed in-house and on-site. Their art budget is one of the largest of any festival in the world. Every year brings newly commissioned large-scale installations, and some of them don't just disappear when the festival ends. A 54-foot wire mesh sculpture from 2018 now stands permanently in a park near downtown Coachella.
Fire,
Baobab tree pavilions commissioned for the 2019 festival now provide shade in a local park in Indio. So what begins as temporary festival architecture ends up as permanent public infrastructure in a desert community. Glastonbury fights mud. Coachella fights heat. Temperatures at the festival have ranged from 43 degrees Fahrenheit to over 100 degrees.
Yo,
Just quickly,
crazy.
I'd really appreciate it if you hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. But anyway, back to it. Sometimes the temperature swings can be over 60 degrees between the afternoon and the night. And that changes everything about how the festival has to function. Under those conditions, providing clean water is a critical piece of infrastructure. There are many free-to-use, twice-filtered refill stations positioned throughout the venue and the campgrounds. People are actively encouraged to bring hydration packs and refillable bottles.
The camping city at Coachella. I ain't even gonna say it.
To understand how much Coachella resembles a city, all you need to do is look at the camping grounds. As I mentioned earlier, on-site camping was first introduced in 2003. One of the decisions that changed Coachella from a concert people drove to into somewhere people travel to and lived at. Nowadays, it opens on Thursday morning before the music starts on the Friday, meaning a huge temporary population moves in and begins living on site a full day before.
I don't even want to imagine the type of stuff that goes on in this camping spot, chat.
Before the festival is officially
a few days before. Oh my God!
And the infrastructure around that is huge. Once people are sleeping there, showering there, charging their phones there, buying supplies and relying on medical help, Coachella stops feeling like an event and it starts functioning like a town.
Like a real deal city. That's crazy.
With Coachella hosting 125,000 people each day, crowd management isn't just logistics, it's engineering. They run a tightly managed transport system, shuttles, general parking, rideshare zones, pedestrian routes, and designated cycling access. Roads in and out are carefully managed, and festival guidance explicitly tells attendees to arrive early, follow parking personnel in real time, and use the color-coded walking paths back from the lots. They're constantly iterating, for example, relocating both the Sahara and the Mojave tents to ease congestion and improve shade access. So even the map is part of the build. At this scale,
so this is the map right here. So you got the Sahara right there. You got the Coachella stage. You got the Mojave. Ain't that what they say? They got the Gobi. Right. You got the Central Market. You got the theater. You got the Yuma. You feel me? And this structure right here is directly in the middle. I bet. So you can't get lost.
Hence it isn't an aesthetic decision, it's crowd control. To help run the festival, they employ more than 10,000 staff across security, transport, food, production, and waste management. That's not just a crew, that's a population of a small town. The stages get all of the attention, but the things that decide whether a festival actually works or not is all the boring, unglamorous things that you don't really see.
Yeah, like trash. How close is some of this shit? Like, how close is the restroom? How close is fresh water? All that type jazz.
Coachella operates with multiple banks of portable toilets across the site, but since 2015, it's also expanded its supply of permanent porcelain flush toilets. As somebody who's only ever been to UK festivals, including Glastonbury, and I've got first-hand experience of the iconic long drops, and trust me, that is a smell you will never forget. A porcelain toilet at a festival just seems like such a luxury. In the UK, it probably lasts about 5 minutes until it got. Coachella generates 107 tons of solid waste per day across the 6 festival days. That's over 640 tons in total across both weekends. And despite recycling stations, sorting areas, and incentive schemes, including one where you hand in 10 empty plastic bottles and you get a full one back, only around 20% of that waste is actually recycled. Even with the best planning
Come
in the
on, man.
world, some aspects of running a temporary city will just never be perfect.
Yeah.
The curfew is also enforced strictly. Friday and Saturday run until 1 AM and Sunday until midnight. And when Paul McCartney ran 54 minutes over curfew in 2009, organisers cut the power on The Cure the following night to make a point. When 125,000 festival goers and thousands more staff are on your site, every minute of that curfew matters to ensure everyone gets home safely.
Yeah. The deconstruction.
Just moments after the final headliner walks off stage, the deconstruction of Coachella begins. All of the temporary structures are taken down and put into storage, and all of the waste is disposed of. It
So
returns
this is what it
into a
looked like
quiet
on
polo
a-
club in the desert.
on like a normal
and the planning
basis.
for the next Coachella would have already started long before the current one even began. If you've enjoyed this video, I made one about how glass
W video, man. W video, man. W video, W video, W video. Chat. Absolute W video, absolute W stream. Absolute W video, absolute W stream. I appreciate everyone who stopped by tonight. I appreciate everyone who stopped by tonight, man. But just know, when you hear this sound, that this has been a W stream. I appreciate everyone who stopped by, whether it was TikTok, whether it was YouTube, whether it was Twitch. I appreciate all y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing weekend. I was happy to bring y'all a stream today, and I will see y'all very, very soon.